record. So hello, everybody. Really great to see you all here today. I'm Toomy. I'm the head of the Textiles programme at the Royal College of Art. And I'm delighted to be working with colleagues from the Hong Kong Polytechnic University on this fantastic project. I'm going to do a very short presentation, and it'll give you an introduction to the Royal College of Art and also a short introduction to the principles of inclusive design, and then an example of how we've implemented this in the Textiles programme. So I'm going to go to sharing my screen for the presentation now. So the Royal College of Art is the world's most influential postgraduate university in art and design. And we have a large community of purely postgraduate students. It was founded in 1837, and we've got over 2,500 graduate students from over 75 countries across the world and over 500 staff. We're arranged in 4 schools of architecture, art and humanities, communication and design, and textiles programme sits within the School of Design. And we've also got research centres. We've got the Helen Hamlin Centre for Design, the Helix Centre, which we run with Imperial College, the Intelligent Mobility Design Centre, the Material Science Research Centre, and the Computer Science Research Centre, along with a robotics lab and a range of PhD training. So we are a research-intensive university, and I'm going to now focus on one of our research centres in particular, the Helen Hamlin Centre for Design. So the Helen Hamlin Centre for Design is where inclusive design started. And at the centre of this are two people. One of them is Professor Emeritus Jeremy Myerson, and the other one is Roger Coleman, and I'll speak a little bit about him later on. These two between them established inclusive design, and the centre is now world leading in this field. You'll see here some words from Jeremy about his thoughts on inclusive design principles. He's written so many things and published so many stuff, but please do check out a lot of his links and the work that he has done. Essentially, it's about designing differently. The centre has its origins in the Design Age Action Research Programme, which was founded at the RCA in 1991. It became a fully fledged research centre in 1999, widening its focus from designing just for an ageing population to design to improve people's lives across a range of social needs. The centre now houses the Design Age Institute, which is a £4.9 million initiative funded by Research England. The Helen Hamlin Centre for Design was started with an endowment from the Helen Hamlin Trust, and that's a charity which is dedicated to supporting innovative projects that will effect lasting change and improve quality of life. The Helen Hamlin Centre for Design is, as I've said, a global leader in inclusive design, design thinking and creative leadership, working with government, business, academia, and the third sector. So what is inclusive design? Inclusive design is design with a social attitude, or putting it another way, design for social good. The concept was framed by Professor Emeritus Roger Coleman at the RCA in 1994, and it advocates design that includes the widest number of people, thereby addressing the numerous instances of exclusion by age, ability, gender, race, culture, geography, and economics, to name a few. Inclusive design is important for many reasons, but mostly because it enhances the user experience for the most diverse audience. And approximately 15% of the world's population experience some form of disability at some point in their life. Empathy for a diverse audience is a key component of inclusive design, and it helps create an experience where users can feel like they belong rather than excluded. Inclusive design considers the full range of human diversity with respect to ability, language, culture, gender, age, and other forms of human difference. It empowers designers to create products whose experiences serve as many people as possible. So this slide is an example of how we've used inclusive design principles in combination with STEM technologies in one of our recent textiles graduate projects. The project is called A Kinesthetic System in Interactive Dance. And the project was created by Shan Q, and she graduated from the textiles program this last summer in 2022. I've also put a link in the bottom of the slide here where you can visit her show on our digital show archive, and you can look up her work, and it explains the full story behind everything that she has. You'll also see examples of other students' work, but this was the one for me that included aspects of inclusive design principles along with STEM technologies, which is at the heart of this project. So Shan developed a wearable intelligent textile system to communicate the feeling of dance, flow, motion, and direction between dancers and audience members. Her project grew from her interest in developing technology for deaf dancers. Through her research and visiting dance performances, her work developed, and she was inspired to focus on supporting disabled audience members to connect with dance in new ways. Jeanne's background in knit has developed to exploit the potential of machine and digital knitting to integrate sophisticated sensors, computing and circuitry for systems that are wearable, movable, and can communicate the sensation of movement wirelessly. Jeanne is now working as a research assistant with the Hong Kong Poly and is in the process of applying for one of their prestigious PG-funded PhD programs. Now, in real-world scenarios, we don't separate and utilize our knowledge into discipline-specific pockets. Instead, we use them in combination and collaboration to address the complex needs of our societies. And this is something that we believe very strongly at the RCA, and our overarching strapline is one of from STEM, science, technology, engineering, maths, to STEAM, where the A stands for art. When using this approach for design solutions, however, the term D-STEM is perhaps more appropriate, and it places the D for design right at the front and indicates that design is leading this integrated agenda. And we're delighted to be collaborating with Jeannie and her team on this great project that places design for social good and D-STEM at the very heart of the concept. And thank you for your attention. With this, I'll stop sharing. So there's a very short snapshot of, what we're about at the Royal College of Art and why we're so keen to work with Jeannie and her team on this project, which has got some very important shared principles and behind the concept of this. I know you're going to have a really fantastic time with Jeannie and her team. Some of my team will be working with you on aspects of this, and I hope you're going to really enjoy working with them as well. Best of luck. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how the work develops. Thank you very much.